Hi, my name is Coldbear and let's start with Ghost of Tsushima. If you like swinging swords, which is not some porn term this time, then Ghost of Tsushima is a great game for you to try. Sadly, you will need to have one of those Sony devices called the PlayStation, but not all is lost yet if you don't have one, because there are strong rumors floating around the internet that it is already decided by Sony to port Ghost of Tsushima to PC. And game itself is gorgeous. I was playing it for days and had a lot of fun doing various quests, slicing enemies in many pieces and adoring the beautiful nature. And by nature I mean everything except bears. They hop out of nowhere and show you that you are not a good gamer after all, by killing you in one swing, or later, when you are a strong samurai ninja master, in 2 swings. You suck, and Bear does not. I'm so glad that there are so few of them, because we would be their slaves and will serve our bear overlords for generations. Yeah, you have to play the game if you want to fully understand. Elex. I think many of you have heard about this game, just like many of you have heard about penguins and giraffes, but have you ever played with a giraffe? No, right? So Elex is like a giraffe. The main difference between them, you can afford to buy Elex and not a giraffe. Just put it into your wish list and wait for a sale. You can probably snatch it for 5 or 10 euros easily. Don't pay the full price, don't do that. Autumn sale is incoming, or some other sale, depends on when you are watching it. A sale is always around the corner, just like death. So Elex is an open-world action role-playing game from the creators of Gothic series. It is set in a brand new post-apocalyptic science fantasy universe full of original characters, dinosaurs and deep moral choices. Also, here you will have a jetpack, and that is amazing because you can explore not only horizontally, but also vertically, and find some nice treasures hidden high up the hills. Also, Elex 2 is coming soon. Release date is not known yet at the time of making this video, but it already has a gameplay trailer, so it's not too far away. Probably way closer than your promotion at work. Horizon Zero Dawn. So here you play as a little girl who decided to save our world from evil and corruption. And by corruption, I don't mean bureaucracy between the monsters and humans, but the evil that changes good animals so they become bad animals. And those animals are all robotic cybernetic dinosaurs. Don't worry, it's not some distant planet with alternative history, it's just a post-apocalyptic world where you are trying to unlock its secrets and learn everything about the great event that raised mechanical animals and plunged humanity into a stone age again. I really like the combat of Horizon Dawn because all that slicing and shooting feels really satisfying, and even when I played on PlayStation, I could shoot enemies without problems. For example, I can't play Doom or other shooters on my PS4 because I can't hit anything with my gamepad. I feel like some stormtrooper, a blind one, without hands. Yeah, I can't play any FPS on my console, but I had no problems with Horizon Zero while sniping cybernetic Tyrannosauruses. Yeah, that's the word. So in general, the game is not cruel or dark or anything like Witcher in terms of the story and quests. You will find no boobs here as well. Yeah, not even one. But the combat, an open world, and monsters are really cool, and I can recommend this game for you without any regrets. Middle-earth: Shadow of War. As people say, this game is a mix of Batman, Assassin's Creed, The Witcher, and Tetris. Wait, who wrote that? It can't be all those 4 games. Ah, now I see. Batman has nothing in common. Anyway, I think that only the true Lord of the Rings fan can feel the whole amazingness of this game. The graphics and the world captures the essence of Middle-earth absolutely perfectly. You know, in the same way like vodka captures an alcoholic and... That's it. If you are a fan of Tolkien's world, this game will be like a drug for you. The story is nice, to say the least, and combat is amazing and satisfying. You will feel a bit overpowered combat god, but that won't affect the gameplay itself. You will always get some really hard adversaries to test the strength of your balls, so don't be shy, have them big and hairy so your enemies would die from fear alone. Outward. This is an open-world RPG where the cold of a night or an infected wound can be as dangerous as a predator lurking in the dark. And I mean real predator, not a sexual one. You can play alone or co-op. Even a split screen is a possibility, so you can play with your friend or girlfriend, depending which one you prefer to imagine. And yes, finally a split screen for non-racing and non-shooter game. That is amazing. Outward will give you a sense of adventure and will not guide you by hand with linear story, although not everything is good. Movement and combat feels a bit clunky, voice acting could be better, and character customization is very limited. But can you remember character customization screen in Witcher 3? How many different faces and genders you could choose in there, huh? Yeah, exactly. Thank you for watching, have a nice day, bye!